Okay, well, the best laid plans of mice and men. Today, while there wasn't a ton to do today, there was also just a lot doing today, and I did not get a review done of either Sometimes You Have to Lie or of the First Law trilogy, which is going to be more of an enthusiasm bit than a actual review, which, to be honest, I got to that point of the day where I had an hour. I could have probably gotten one of those done if I'd buckled down, but I just didn't feel it. So instead, I did a little wrap up of a chapter of Beyond the West, the BC history book that I'm reading, and did a reading from the Journey to Mars, and did a little discussion video of the Journey to Mars. Stuff that, I could just sort of do off the top of my head, and that was easy enough. I just, I could feel that I was like, I could have grinded probably one of those two out, but I'd sort of like to just sort of be able to get that done in a more enthusiastic manner. Especially since I think those are more public-facing videos that I might actually want to try and release. Well, definitely the Sometimes You Have to Lie one, I think, is going to be a actual review I will show to other people. First Law one, I'll see. It's a nice little challenge to just say, here, try and talk about a trilogy in a way that doesn't spoil the trilogy, and that isn't a 3-hour thing. That is, in some ways, it's like, oh, if you're going to talk about a trilogy, it's either going to be an hour long or it's going to be 5 minutes. Okay, well, I'm doing the 5-minute version. I've got probably 3 or 4 hours of me yakking about the trilogy, chapter by chapter, well, hunk by hunk, as I go along. Hey, if you're a detective, I guess you could find, because you'd find me here. But if not, I'm not going to force it on anybody. So yeah. So I guess those are things I'd like to do during the Christmas week coming up. Get those done as I'm making my way through Christmas and beyond. I'm edging more and more closer to actually probably gonna do a goals do a goals video and do a booktube reflections video. I'll see. I'll take a look at the booktube reflection tag, and maybe I won't be tied by it. I might do it. I might do my version of it. Let it be a little bit more organic than just doing the tag. Try and use the tag structure to kind of structure it, because I think that is probably a part of the appeal of doing tags. Is it's like, okay, here are 5 questions, keep it moving along, answer the questions, and get out. And I think that is beneficial both to the person making the video, and to the people watching it, because you're not there for hours meandering around in my brain. You're just like in and out, quick as a bunny. So yeah, that is my dark video for tonight, kind of my weekend wrap up. I got some stuff done, didn't get other stuff done. We got Jackie to her appointment. It was raining like crazy here. That's one of the things I was doing, is I was bailing at the front where we have a bit of a flooding thing happen. We've got a classic driveway where it's the garage that has a nice driveway that lets the water run down to it, has been closed in as a spare room, but that spare room has thus gotten flooded once, not too badly, but we need to always keep an eye on it. And one of the things I was doing today, maybe is tiring me out, was bailing. Every half an hour I was bailing that out, and then we took, in the midst of a snowstorm, we ferried Jackie to an appointment for root canal fun, which actually went really well for her, which is great. But it was like, yeah, we're driving around in the snow, so that was a thing. hooray, we have our snow tires because we're responsible Victorians and got our tires changed before the first snow of the year. We only have like 1 or 2 snows in Victoria a year, but I'm sure now the tire companies that do all the tire changes are probably getting swamped with people wanting to get their tires changed. We got ours done a couple of months ago now, so that's hooray for us. We were prepared. Pat on the back, all that sort of stuff, which is good. So apparently tomorrow's going to be sunny. I'm hoping it'll warm up enough that things will melt and I'll be able to bike to work. And believe it or not, I'm going to hopefully try and get in for a swim tomorrow in the gorge because I've got my wetsuit and I can really feel myself. It's like if I don't get swimming in, I'm going to be in trouble. So if it's sunny tomorrow, I'm going to grit my teeth and get out there and get in the water and get some laps in because it'll definitely help me. All right. So there's some but there's my weekend. There are my goals for the week. Swim, do some videos, do some goals, do some reviews, get through Christmas, enjoy the people I'm with, and probably listen to Jason Old Blues chapter and verse read A Christmas Carol, because that's Dickens actually really has got something there that was good at tapping into that whole thing of trying to be a better person. All right, more videos later.